Welcome to Nevis Sun Tours. We make it easier to sell and book Caribbean vacations to St. Kitts and Nevis. This is our Travel Tuesday presentation for this week, and we are focusing on Americans and their love for Caribbean vacations in St. Kitts and Nevis. There are a number of reasons why America is the greatest source market for travelers to St. Kitts and Nevis, and one of the main reasons for their love for the destinations. Here are 7 reasons why Americans love vacationing in St. Kitts and Nevis. Number 1, the short flights. Lots of people love vacationing close to home. Let's admit it, there is something to be said about the magic of traveling just a short distance from home and arriving in a place so new and special that the actual distance traveled does not seem to match the distance your mind tells you should have traveled to get to such a place. With some flight times being less than 3 hours, this is the reality for Americans who travel to St. Kitts and Nevis for their Caribbean vacations. Number 2, the currency conversion is simple. A vacation to St. Kitts and Nevis for Americans is simple, so what's not to love? Our currency, the Eastern Caribbean dollar, never fluctuates against the US dollar, so Americans always know the value of the dollar, and hence the comparative value of the goods and services they purchase while on vacation. The Eastern Caribbean dollar is always $2.70 to the US dollar. Number 3, the marketing. American travelers are always being marketed to by the tourism authorities, hotels, and destination management companies and other travel businesses in St. Kitts and Nevis. Therefore, the travel professionals who sell travel to St. Kitts and Nevis have excellent product knowledge, and so do their clients. Number 4, the Caribbean people and culture. All season travelers to the Caribbean know one important thing about the Caribbean. They know that all islands are not the same. The people and their culture are different from island to island. When Americans travel to St. Kitts and Nevis, they find a special and different people and culture. This is even the case when they go from St. Kitts to Nevis or vice versa. This is why they love vacationing in St. Kitts and Nevis. Even within our small country, they get variety. Number 5, the food. Much like the people and culture, all Caribbean food is not the same. Travelers from all over the world love food, and here in St. Kitts and Nevis, the Caribbean food is amazing. Not only that, at Nevis Sun Tours, we believe that there are few people who love food more than we do, so we take the initiative to provide some of the best food tours available in the Caribbean so that we can share the best of the food in St. Kitts and Nevis. Whether you are a traveler from America or elsewhere in the world, we invite you to visit our website or contact us on reservations at nevisuntours.com to book your village food tour or our Cooking with Ras Iroy experience or any of the other food related tours. Number 6, the weather. Americans love Caribbean vacations in St. Kitts and Nevis because the weather is almost always excellent. Our year-round temperature averages 84 degrees Fahrenheit, so note that we are never as cold as many places in America and also never as hot as most. This is the main reason why most American travelers journey from the Northeast in the winter and spring, and many come from places like Texas in the summer. Americans who love vacationing in St. Kitts and Nevis know that we are a destination for all seasons, and we have a magnificent hospitable welcome for them throughout the entire year. Number 7, the history. Visitors from all over the world are usually amazed at how big and significant the history of St. Kitts and Nevis is. Americans especially love vacationing here because so much of our history overlaps and interacts with theirs. Consider that even historical giants in American history like Thomas Jefferson, John Smith, and Alexander Hamilton has deep connections with us here. Of course, most of you know that Alexander Hamilton himself was born on Nevis, and incidentally, one of our most popular tours, especially among American visitors, is our Alexander Hamilton Island Tour. This tour is just one of the innovative ways we share our history with our guests. To book it or any of our other historic tours, please go over to nevisuntours.com or contact us on reservations at nevisuntours.com. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, especially if you find this presentation helpful. We share helpful and informative presentations like this one every week and would love to have you as part of our growing community of Caribbean travel lovers. We have arrived at our point of value for this week. This is where we suggest how you should use the valuable information we just shared to sell and book Caribbean vacations to St. Kitts and Nevis. Number 8. Make St. Kitts and Nevis your main Caribbean vacation destination. Americans love vacationing in St. Kitts and Nevis so much that many of them are consistent repeat visitors. If you are not among this number, you should try it. Visit for the first time or come back for another visit. The variety we mentioned in point number 4 and the variety which is possible in the tours, events, activities and hotel stays across the entire destination can come in so many combinations, especially when you book with Nevis Sun Tours. We're sure that it will take many years before the destination gets old. Thank you for joining us this week. We would love to meet you in St. Kitts and Nevis. Until next week, have a happy Travel Tuesday.